The longest running weekly overproduced, under-talented, episodic, sometimes echoing, often infighting wrestling podcast.
And welcome to episode 440 of the Marked Out Wrestling Podcast. We are going to talk Smackdown tonight. We are going to talk Raw. We're going to do a little talking about Hell in a Cell. My name is Brody Rob. I'm your host here every Monday night for what I am referring to this show as the Monday or the main event mashup. The main event mashup. So here's how tonight's going to work. First, let me introduce to you my team here. I got to fucking fly right in front of me and it won't leave me.
Studio flies.
I know, right? You couldn't see. That's why we do sound checks, Adam, so you can do that before we start the show.
It was when the music came on, man. I'm going deaf. I'm old.
Thanks for the explanation. So anyway, so what we got Adam with me. You heard him bitching and crying, complaining. Hey, something's wrong.
Say hi.
I asked you to adjust the headphones.
Now it's during the show. Go ahead. That's why we do sound checks.
Yeah. I'm going to introduce myself.
If he took it seriously.
While you guys are arguing, my name is Brian.
Hey, Brian.
I am the bionic one. Hey, everybody. What's up?
Okay, good intro.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, well done there. That's a good job.
Better than you.
Yeah, the ring lieutenants joining us on YouTube Live chat board are John Estrada, Adrian Brooks, Christopher Stykeleather. I see Bang Bus, Juan, Iron Meds here as well.
Okay.
And Styke, of course.
And of course, Styke's here. He's like the lieutenant colonel, right?
He's like the Norm.
The Norm?
Norm to Cheers.
Oh.
He's our Norm.
Okay, cool. He's old enough to get that, too. So good for him.
Yeah.
He's our age, right?
Right. I think, well...
I don't know.
Norm?
Norm.
I think he's Brian and Kiera's age. But
okay.
Remember, we're ancient.
So since we're doing our reboot, and we're going to get new look for this show and new intro video and all that. We're working. We're lazy. You know, we got other shit to do.
Well, our interns are kind of just taking a fucking snooze right now. I don't know what's going on.
Fuck those guys.
Right?
So what's going to happen now on Monday nights, since Monday Night Rawsome has gone... Oh, my God, you two. Monday Night Rawsome has gone the way of the Smackdown and the Takedown and is no longer a branded thing. Tonight, we're going to be talking about Monday Night Raw. We're going to be talking about Smackdown as well from Friday night. And we're going to talk about a little bit about Hell in the Cell, right? So we got a lot of stuff to cover tonight. And it's going to be some topics between the three of us. So it's going to be the big three for Raw and the big three for Smackdown, right? But each one of us picked our own favorite three segments of each show. And we're going to go around the table, and we're going to start with, like, when we start this. Not
necessarily favorites. The three we wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. But we're going to start with Adam, and then Adam will say his, and if I got that one, I can cross it off. We don't have to talk about it no more. So it's going to go around the table like that, right?
Okay.
So before we get into Raw and SmackDown, however, let's go ahead and do a quick little recap on what happened last night at Hell in a Cell. And if you didn't join us for our live...
We're not going to cop out like WWE.
If you didn't join us for our live watch-along, next time we do a pay-per-view, join us for that. I think we're going to probably do that more often for the pay-per-views unless they're big ones.
I heard it was a good time.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think we should do the tag in and out like we did. That made it a lot more enjoyable.
I agree. We had some co-hosts help us out. So, again, that was fun. But let's talk about the pay-per-view. The pay-per-view, which I think we can all say was, if we can't give it a full grade, we can at least say that it was a bit confusing to me. Where going into the night for Hell in a Cell, we had 3 matches on the card, 4 matches on the card. We ended up getting a whole bunch of matches just kind of thrown together with no backstory, no storyline, no setup piece. It just kind of...
You had like Orton Ali.
Yeah. And what we talked about was it was probably that, they had so much focus on Crown Jewel and so much focus on the Fox launch that they were just like, oh, fuck yeah, we got a pay-per-view we have
Halloween
to do.
Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how... They're not taking AEW seriously. If they went to a pay-per-view with 4 matches booked.
Right.
And I'm sorry, there was very few exceptions. That was shit. And one of the things I did like, Rob, was, number 1, brought the Mist back with Asuka, but number 2, the Kabuki Warriors won the title.
Yeah.
Why wasn't that a feud, though? Like, they should have had a legit feud with Alexa and Nikki,
Or
right?
they should have tried to build them up a little bit, the Kabuki Warriors. Yeah,
Well, no, they built them up 2 months ago.
Why, right.
Yeah, but they
recently.
continued it tonight. They came out and
you're
got
right.
some revenge.
You're right, but we're talking about, like, last night. It was
Sure.
just like, oh, this is a match. This is happening. Oh, shit, they're giving the belts. Okay. So
Yeah,
look,
last minute booking and you have a title change.
I guess
That's crazy.
anything can happen is what they're going with.
we have a lot to talk about tonight, so I don't want to do an entire reaction to Hell in a Cell. We are just going to get right to the fucking meat and potatoes of Hell in a Cell and what happened at the end with Fiend being the beast, the creature that just won't go down. You know, the Jason Voorhees, if you want, taking all the curb stomps and all the chairs and all that, and then the red lights during the match, Brian, and then what do? They DQ Seth Rollins in a Hell in a Cell, guys.
I have a question.
I like Xbox reaction, Rob.
Did they explain the red lighting at all?
I think they were just trying it for effect.
I think Sting was sitting next to Corbin.
Okay, but does
in
that
the truck, and he says, "Put on the red light."
So here's my problem with it. Here's my problem with it.
Put on the red light.
Oh, that's Sting. I thought you meant
yeah,
Steve
not,
Borden.
ow.
Okay.
Yeah.
They set a precedent now, right? Like now they have to keep all of the Fiend's matches. It has to be a red light, right? Like if they don't do a red
So
light,
like Sin Cara with the yellow light.
it almost seems like that means like they're kind of giving up on him, kind of.
No,
it seems like if they don't have the red light for every match now it just seems like I guess they're not following.
I thought
through
it
with
was
something.
just because of Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, it was just for Hell in a Cell. It was a red cage and a red light.
That's so why?
Why not? I don't know, Brian. I don't know. I kept wondering, like, can the crowd see this match? Is it hard to see? Is it making it easier?
Right? A lot of red.
I mean, I personally didn't mind it so much. I didn't mind it at all. I don't want to be nitpicky. I see a lot of people online just shitting all over it. But I know. No.
He took it, man,
Take
right
back
out from under
him.
my goddamn nose.
Adam does not get the keyboard tonight. He does not get the chat with the board. You want to talk to the fucking board, you talk to him on the microphone.
yeah.
And when I do, you yell at me for interrupting.
Because you bring up stupid shit.
Well,
You're supposed to be
Go
talking
back
with
to your
us.
I don't know
Age.
how we're trying to paint any kind of positive picture on
We're gonna paint it
the
red.
shit from last night. That was absolute shit finish.
Oh, come on.
We said, how are they going to get around a no contest DQ type of scenario? Surely they're not going to do that. And that's exactly what they did.
I told Brian I felt like last night's Hell in a Cell match and tonight's Raw. It feels like somewhere in here that Vince let me take the reins for a little bit. Let me run.
Yeah.
Let me drive the car for a while.
Right.
I want to get back in this.
Maybe fantasy booking by Vince, just kind of jumping in and out.
I mean, what? Okay, here's a game. Let's play a game real quick, and then we're gonna get off of this. Adam, here's a game. I want you to justify to me, devil's advocate, justify why what happened last night with the DQ and the Hell in the Cell, why that was a good idea. What was the logic behind the eyes of the person who came up with that idea?
There's only one answer to that, in my opinion, and that is because just like the stupid-ass fucking booking, there's no point in having Bray Wyatt be champion. Or, excuse me, The Fiend. There's no point to him having gold.
Yeah.
There's no reason for it. He's not going to cut promos. Yeah, it might be fun in the Firefly Funhouse, but overall it's a stupid waste of a character to put a belt on him. It's like, hell, I mean, Roman, we all start to like Roman right now because he has no belt.
Yeah.
Way to ruin a champion. Way to ruin anybody in WWE, it seems, to put a strap on him.
Do they end the feud with the draft, Brian?
Can you really draft the Fiend? Right? It's not like he can't be on.
Okay, but
Right? He's supposed to be this kind of like boogeyman type.
Beyond the semantics, though,
Yeah.
of can you draft the Fiend?
Right.
Can you draft them apart? Can you end this rivalry right now by the draft?
I hope not.
Don't you have to? I mean, they
I
fucking
think-
they
yeah.
fucking copped out tonight, Rob. They don't even want to do anything
there
but
has
show
to-
a recap. They intentionally want nothing to do with this. They're trying to get us to forget about it.
Yeah.
They're in a so-called Wednesday Night War. There's a new product. Those people are going to eat it up.
No, they're going to give it a week. They're going to give it a week, and then Seth is going to be on Raw next week, and then they're going to continue it. There's no way Seth just
Brian,
fucking disappears like this.
MJF on Wednesday is going to cut a promo where he says, hey, we're going to have a no DQ match where I get DQ'd next week. He's going to say something like that. Just
You think they're going to
throwing
take shots like that? I don't think
Oh,
so.
yeah.
No, they already
Oh,
said
yeah.
that they're not going to be doing that.
The Marks
No.
were chanting AEW during
So?
this match. They were chanting restart the match. They were chanting refund. They were booing. I mean,
Saying
how-
AEW,
yeah.
AEW.
So that's the fans. That's not actual AEW. Man, these studio cats, these studio flies, we got everything. It's like
Yeah,
a
man.
fucking safari.
No, it's
in
just
here.
one
No,
flies.
if
It's
the
fucking.
if the cats did their
Yeah.
job, we wouldn't have the fly.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's true.
We need to get something that'll get the cats. No.
Kill the cats.
Anyway.
Kill the web.
All right. Anything else on because I don't want to spend a lot of time on it.
No, it's just the red light. That kind of bothered me.
I
but-
did. I thought
The-
it was fine.
The other cell had some innovative spots I thought was fairly decent. It was
Yeah.
more of an Extreme Rules match inside a cell. I give it a pass. I like some other things, but what the fuck with this ending, man?
Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and move on.
No, I don't, Bang Bus. I'm not allowed to read the board or type to you. Sorry.
No, he's not. Adam, okay, look, for all those who don't know, if you listen to us after the fact on the podcast,
Rob
Adam
paints
sits.
a picture.
Yeah, I do fucking paint a picture. That's what radio is. So Adam sits at his little computer there, and during the show, while we're trying to have conversation with each other as friends, talking about what we watch on wrestling,
Doing a podcast.
doing a
and everything.
podcast and stuff,
Right.
Adam's just typing nonstop to the board, and it's like, no,
Talking to our fans. Yes.
no, we're talking to them on the mics. That's what we're doing. We're not here to.
You yell at me when I talk to them on the mics.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna move along this little train here.
Welcome,
Yeah.
Jesuark.
All right.
Hey, Jesuark.
All right, so here we go. Let's start with our Raw Big Three. So I'll start it out. I'll give my first topic that I want to talk about, and then after my topic, we'll go around. And again, when we're good, we can say we're good, and we'll move on from it. Okay. So my Big Three, my first topic I want to talk about is the Viking Raiders and Bobby and Dolph tonight. All right, and not necessarily the match and the fact that the Viking Raiders going to get that title shot, which that's fine. We've talked.
What if
about,
they get drafted?
well, yeah, they might
They
get
get
drafted.
separated and become a deacon.
But we've talked about. I'm about to get to that. But because we've talked about, we wanted a tag team, a real tag team to hold the belts, not another Frankenstein, right? So for me, this was not about this tag team match, but it was more about the entire episode tonight. I get this sense that SmackDown is going to be where the superstars go, and nothing, not taken away from the tag teams, but Raw is going to be a heavier tag team show because you got AOPs doing all their stuff on Raw. Street Profits are probably going to go to Raw. You got Viking Raiders doing their thing now.
Time out. You just named two teams that haven't even wrestled
Brennan Bread.
on Raw.
I understand
Street
that.
Profits and AOP.
But they're being highlighted on
Sure,
Raw. Is what I'm
okay.
saying. They're very visibly building a tag division on Raw that they are not doing a mirror on SmackDown.
Sure.
It's true.
I'm with you.
I mean, but the other thing too is you got a 2-hour versus 3-hour program. Rob, I know WWE doesn't like logic, but what
Put your
you're saying,
fucking phone away. Put your fucking phone away.
what you're saying is perfectly logical
Yes.
because you have 3 hours. You don't have a shit ton of tag teams. Utilize them either on main event or on Raw. Just call it a day. Stop trying to balance the women and the tag teams on SmackDown. Just admit you've lost.
Well, I think you took this to a whole darker, different direction.
No.
I was just making the point that they were kind of. Here's the difference between what I was saying and what you were saying. Get off your phone. Stop.
He's not on his phone.
He's chatting. Yeah, he is. He's chatting with the board on his fucking phone.
Oh, you mean like, okay.
Stop
gotcha.
chatting with the fucking
Yeah.
board. All right. Here.
He can't stay
Unlike
away.
you,
Here's the-
I'm
okay.
able to have two conversations
No.
and not lose my train of thought.
Yeah, but you also drag on with shit like that. So here's the difference between my point and your point. Your
love
point
my
is
rebuttals.
God damn it. Why do you always have to have a last sentence? Jesus. My point is a positive. They're building a tag division. They're just putting it on Raw. What do you think about it? Yours is, well, here's the problem. They're losing like this, and this is going to shit. So just admit that you failed and put everybody on Raw.
No, seriously.
You made it negative there.
You
It's
don't
not.
you don't watch SmackDown. You've said it repeatedly. You don't
Okay,
watch it regularly.
but I didn't-
They either put tag teams out there, Brian, or they put the women. They never have
Nobody's arguing that.
I don't
but
know about that.
Nobody's arguing. They have the women on there. Clearly, they have the women. But nobody's arguing the point that they have more on one show than the other. I clearly said that in the start. What I'm trying to get you.
Don't forget I was agreeing with
What
you.
I'm trying to get. No, but I'm trying to get you to see that you were putting a negative spin on it. That it's a bad thing because they can't handle it on this show. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, they can't handle it in a 2-hour show to schedule it properly, so go to a 3-hour show. I was agreeing with you. I don't think that's a negative spin.
Okay.
You went on this whole tangent. I'm saying 2
All right.
hours, 3 hours, let's use logic.
Okay. Brian, what's your first topic?
You know what? I mean, it started out the show, so I was actually kind of a fan of the Lacey Evans Natalia match. I
Yeah?
gotta say, it wasn't terrible. I'm just kind of waiting. I'm waiting for this guy to just spew negative words out of his mouth about it.
Of course.
But I didn't hate it, and that fucking finish. I mean, the powerbomb off the stage, not bad,
Yeah.
right? Not bad. They're pushing Lacey. Natty is kind of, I don't know. She's still floundering. She's not really doing anything.
Lacey has beat. Lacey is supposedly new and supposed to be vaulted. She debuted on the roster, got an instant push to Becky Lynch, which she lost 3 matches. She lost last night, Brian. She tapped to Natty. Now here we have a last man standing, which once again,
Last woman.
Sorry,
or last
lady.
last
Woman
lady.
standing.
Last lady.
she once again lost. Why are we still watching this? Why is anybody, including you, Brian, trying to say that this is a positive thing here?
Well, maybe
you're
it's
supposed
over.
to-
This
no,
could be the
You
blow-off.
didn't-
This could be the blow-off.
You didn't let him get his point out.
you should bury Lacey Evans. That's good.
No,
What
how
does
did
Natty
they
need this?
bury her?
She's lost 2 nights in a row. She tapped and couldn't answer.
She's a
10
fucking
count.
heel. The heels are supposed to lose. And let's put a different spin on this, Brian. I want to defend you here.
Yeah.
If you had 2 different women in that match, or even if you had 2 guys in that match, that would be everybody. Oh, that's a great match.
Yeah. I don't know why.
But because it was those 2. Oh, it's fucking stupid.
he doesn't like Natty.
Yeah, I mean, no, we don't like Natty either. But you
I don't
still gotta
like
give
the
credit to the match.
booking.
Okay,
The booking is stupid.
why?
Really?
I mean,
we just
seriously.
had this
That
match
was
last
probably,
night.
that was probably the blow-off.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a blow off too. That's the end of
Yeah,
it.
she's lost 2 in a row.
Now they go into the draft, and
Yeah.
now they go their separate ways.
Lacey
Again,
goes away.
if it's 2 people you like, you're like, oh, fight forever.
Yeah, if it was Dean Ambrose versus John Moxley, you would have been fucking creaming your goddamn pants.
It doesn't matter what you think.
That's the button you hit.
Why can't you just let me do something like an idea in my head I have without you criticizing it as we do it?
Well, what did you point at me
I was
for?
just going to play little sound effects between each of our points.
Oh.
That was what I was going to do, but you had to call shit out. You can't just let me do shit.
No, you pointed at me. I didn't know
Yeah,
what the
like
fuck
it's
you meant.
your turn.
Okay, then just fucking say it's your turn. God damn it, it's
No,
a new format.
You don't. We're on radio. You don't just say it's your turn. You just fucking know.
All right.
Oh my God.
Here's something I want to talk about.
Douche.
This to me is the only good build out of tonight of any kind of way in any sense, form, or whatever. Kairi Sane, unless I'm mistaken, is the first to pin Becky since WrestleMania. And then the Kabuki Warriors turned around and beat up Charlotte. They made them look really strong tonight.
You think Charlotte and Becky make Kabuki Warriors look really strong? What you're saying?
Well, I mean, Kairi pinned Becky,
Yeah,
and then they both beat up Charlotte. Yeah, they both look strong tonight by beating the 2 women's individual champs.
Do you think this is just to this is not going to go any further, or it was just to propel the Kabuki Warriors to a higher echelon?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't for any kind of belt or anything. So,
Or does it start to what I put down?
Well, I mean, Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross ran out, so I'm sure it's a continuation of their feud. But you made the Kabuki Warriors look strong against both the individual champs. That's the rub, push, whatever you want of the century, in my opinion.
My thought here, question actually, Adam, is I was thinking, is this like the precedings to a Power Trip parody? So are the champs
where they team up and get like.
well, you know how Hunter and Stone Cold, they both had the belts.
Yeah.
Then they both had the tag team belts.
Yeah, but they had their schoolyard back and forth. I have more reigns. I'm at 10. Well, mine are more meaningful.
I like how he puts the voice on the girls.
It was bad.
I think it was on. Wasn't that
wasn't
Austin?
that bad.
Triple H.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway,
Power Trip was amazing.
to my point is, are they done with the belts concerned as far as Becky and Charlotte are concerned, or is this going to be a continuation? Or are they moving back to Alexa and you know what I'm saying?
No, I think this was just kind of moving Alexa and Nikki into the tag team picture.
Just a big fucking. It's a kind of a big all title match before the draft kind of thing.
I think so.
Well, they
Just
said
to
it was a showcase.
everyone.
Yeah.
Right.
They
Okay.
even said it was a championship showcase match or
They're
whatever.
flaunting their shit.
Okay,
if you will.
I do want to say this was my topic too, so we don't have to go further into it. I do want to say though, the Becky thing, when Miz was talking to Becky beforehand, like introducing her, and you did WrestleMania, and you did this. Okay, guys, look,
It's 6 months, 7 months.
Well, no, it's not that. I've bought into Becky, right? I'm down.
Sure, me too. I'm there with
down
you.
with the man character. Sure, we've bought in. Clearly, the world has bought in. Do you need to force feed her to me? Like, I love a French dip sub. I fucking love it, right? But if you're shoving it down my fucking throat, I'm probably not going to want to eat them that often, right? So, Becky, like, let me enjoy the product that you presented to me without you shoving what you presented down my throat. Does that make sense?
A little bit.
I
feel
agree.
ya.
I agree, but I said this during the show, and I'm playing devil's advocate here, Rob.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's because she has literally gone through the roster, so promos are the only way to stall her from just literally, having nowhere to go.
But
they even brought Sasha back, and now she's beaten her twice.
That's also her bread and butter right now, though, is promos. Not so much her in-ring stuff, right? I mean, it's fine, it's good, but I think Becky's like promo.
She
That's
definitely
what's
wins
fire
the
right now.
promo battles at home.
With Seth?
Oh yeah, because Steph's horrible promos.
He's so bad.
He's not good. He's totally not good. Yeah. So anyway, let's move on.
Wait. Son of a bitch. Stike says real quick, my question is the way Miz said Becky and Charlotte could be on the same show. Is that a silent way of saying they're going to merge the divisions? You bought into that theory live, Rob. You said, are they going to merge the belts? You got like a potentially excited for it.
But I've been calling for that train for
What's up,
years,
Justin?
and it still hadn't come.
Yeah, but what if they do? They have like say on Raw they'll have like the main singles women's championship, and then on SmackDown they'll have the women's tag division, and then kind of.
Do they have enough women to have a tag division on one show?
I don't know. Or so you just put all the women on one show, then have like fucking like the
that'd be
likes
great.
of like
That'd be great. Put them on Friday night.
Lana and Lashley on Fridays.
If you do a women's show, you still have to have them on the main shows. I've been saying that you can't just put like women. Here's your own show. Go away.
Yeah, but then like I said, then what do you have? You have like valets and managers and.
But no, you want them to be wrestlers. Is what I'm saying. I don't know. Is anything on the board? Let's get the board real quick.
Justin says too much of a Becky sandwich going down our throat. He's agreeing with you.
Yeah.
And I already said what Stike said.
Okay, cool. All right.
The board.
Son of a bitch!
We also had Brennan Bread and Soji show up.
Awesome. Wonderful. Welcome. All right. Is it you next, Brian, or is it who's next?
I don't know. Whoever you point at.
No, I already went.
Okay, so it's my turn. Shut up, Adam.
You just went. I thought you piggybacked mine.
No, it was just closed. It was yours, and I just closed my thought because it was one of mine.
Gotcha.
All right, so my next topic was there was no 24/7 tonight. I mean, I know it's not really a topic as to what happened, but I'm going to be honest with you. Tonight was kind of kind of a yawn fest for tonight's show. Even with the stuff at the end, this is kind of a yawn fest. I feel like maybe the 24/7 would have perked me up a little bit, like that or some Bray Wyatt, something to perk me the fuck up.
I gotta say I disagree.
Yeah?
And one reason only.
Okay.
I guess two, maybe.
Yeah.
The fucking start of the show, right? It was just, we're in the middle of a beatdown.
Completely free for all.
Right?
Yeah.
Middle of a beatdown, and then they go into the whole Lashley Lana shit that in the fucking hotel room.
Oh, no, that was their home.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, it was a hotel room, but
It was their marital bed.
Yeah, quote unquote home. Right. But I mean, having that just right out of the fucking gate, be like the opening thing for the show. I thought that was kind of had me going. I was like, oh, okay, this is
what
this
had
is
me
kinda
going
interesting.
was that Rob said to his daughter, "Yeah, you can watch the show open."
Yeah, that was
and
the first
she
thing.
the whole time is
Right.
going, "No,
That is some
no,
third hour shit.
Don't do it, Lana. Don't do it."
I will say this, I'm a pretty liberal parent. I'm pretty let my kids be pretty free, right?
You watched Eyes Wide Shut with your kids, I saw, right?
That didn't happen.
Oh.
But yeah, so during the opening segment with it, my daughter's just now starting to get into wrestling, and it's really cool. I like having her watch with me. But that starts the show, and I'm like, oh man. Luckily, Mom was upstairs, right? Kira's upstairs.
Weird, yeah.
So I'm like, just stay up there, please, because she's gonna come down here and be like, why are you letting her watch this right now? And I'm like, God, the fuck, So yeah, a little awkward to start the show with Bobby Lashley and her. It's a little odd.
She was making fun of Rusev.
Well, obvious,
right?
Well, yeah, but
she was like,
but she
he was
also
rejected.
rejected.
She understood way too much of it.
Oh no, I was very torn. It was really, I was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bang Bus, he wants to point out, Rob, don't forget Tamina's the 24/7 champion. That wouldn't perk
Shut
you
the
up.
fuck up.
huh?
That
Tamina?
would-
Oh,
Yeah,
Tamina
remember-
as
No,
the
she
24/7.
lost. She lost to R-Truth. R-Truth got it back.
No.
She did?
When?
R-Truth got it back on
Last night?
at
No,
Hell,
Tamina won it last night.
R-Truth got it back.
That must have been on I don't know.
No,
Who
she
cares?
Fucking Carmella kicked her and then told, because remember,
Don't look at me.
Indeed was,
Kaientai?
yeah, he was fighting with R-Truth.
Funaki?
was fighting with R-Truth.
I don't remember any
You don't
of this.
remember none of this?
None of
For
that.
you guys,
Adam was in the Never Never realm.
let me tell you all something. I'm going to break the fucking
wait.
fourth wall down right now. Wait, no, you're not going to interrupt me on this. You two are the fucking worst to watch wrestling with.
Me?
Yeah, you're.
This is not on the show.
No, what I'm just talking right now.
I know, but what I'm saying is
I'm just saying
where would
when we watch wrestling together, these motherfuckers maybe watch 10% of the program.
Not true.
Unless AEW's
true.
on.
Cycle.
Not true.
If AEW's on, Brian is all fucking like,
If AEW or Van Hammer are on
Van
the television,
Hammer.
I am fucking
Ascension.
locked and loaded. Yes, or the
Ascension.
Ascension. Right. You
My
know
God.
my soft spots.
You guys
The
are
board confirms our truth won it back.
Yeah.
Rob is not just making shit up.
Why would I? I'm not. Why would I make shit up?
I don't
Seriously,
know.
you guys are the fucking worst, man.
Well, you're no
sounded pretty
fucking peach
crazy.
to watch it with either.
oh, fuck you.
Yeah, you
I'm
know?
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I'm fucking fun to watch with.
No,
Yeah.
Brian's fun to watch with.
Yeah, I'm fun to watch. with.
Ray is fun to watch with.
Okay.
Kiera's
no
fun.
point in your rambling.
I don't got time for all that. Okay. That Brian had his right. All right. So Adam, next one.
Well, I had Rusev on there. So
We
I'll
kind of
go-
covered that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go to the next one. I'm going to talk about Tyson Fury and Braun.
Okay. Cool.
My big thing here is I know you're gonna be mad and think I'm petty here.
You usually.
Oh
are.
no.
There is no way, like Mayweather and Akibono and Butterbean beforehand, that somebody is coming over from another promotion
Yeah.
to lose in the WWE.
Yeah.
So no matter what happens, and I didn't mind tonight, but we know Braun is going to lose.
So
Right?
You're not along for the ride?
No.
we knew Big Show was gonna lose.
Right. That's my point. Yes, it might look good. It'll be interesting to see Tyson Fury. He didn't sound bad as the promo.
Yeah.
But in terms of a match, this is the most predictable shit ever.
Yeah.
You know that this guy is not coming in to lose, bro.
But again, I think I'm agreeing with you, Adam. You're being petty. I mean, there's certain things, Brian.
when you
and-
know the outcome,
so what? There's
Still want to see what they're going to do, how they're
Yeah.
going to get from A to fucking D.
Yeah, it's still entertainment between the beginning and the finish, right? It's still entertainment. So I mean, what's the big problem with Braun's gonna get his ass whipped by this dude? So what?
It's just more MMA fucking UFC stuff, boxing. Like, that's
it's
just what
another
I'm kind of
spot that
sour
could
on.
go to somebody else, or it could be used to build Braun to something.
And I get it.
I-
I get it. That's what SmackDown and Raw are now, right?
No,
They're just kind of bringing in these
Yeah.
fucking outside or just big name.
Yeah,
whoever.
Survivor Series, Team Dana White versus Team Vince McMahon.
You
Team
don't-
Dana White versus fucking Team Maria Menounos.
You don't have to sell me, guys. I mean, you guys are trying to sell. You're selling me hard.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I think the inclusion of the UFC and the MMA and the fucking boxing guys, I'm over it, man. I'm okay.
Especially overlapping.
Yeah, I'm okay. Right. Same time, I'm okay. You know, if you want to bring in your football player and he gets in the ring and gets to beat up a guy real quick, feed him somebody, that's fine. Cool. Dennis Rodman, whatever. It's cool.
Yeah.
I don't give a
Karl
shit.
Malone.
Yeah.
Any of the old school Lawrence Taylor, when it was a one-off, it was
Yeah.
fine.
Kevin Green had his little moments.
Seth Green had his little moments.
Yeah.
I mean, who the guy from Arrow, Stephen Amell.
yeah.
I'm fine
I
when
think
it's
it's
a
Amell.
one-off.
Amell.
We have overlapping MMA and boxing fucking storylines going on.
Yeah, and the fact that they get real in-depth storylines, but it's Braun. Braun is the company's monster.
Yep.
Right? He gets a lot of attention right now, but he's still the monster. And monsters usually just have these big, high-profile situations that they lose in. That's what they do. Monsters get knocked down.
He's got great pants now,
But I
though.
get up again.
Oh my
Great
God.
pants. Great red pants.
Son of a bitch.
All right, Brian, you got another one?
Hey, I'm happy to see Mist back on TV.
Yeah.
On WWE programming. Oscar brought it back last night,
And
but
you don't
also
get
tonight.
you don't get DQ'd for it.
Apparently not.
No, Muda never got DQ'd for it.
No.
No.
Anytime there's a fucking mist involved or a fucking what's it called? A fall-away slam. I
Yeah.
love there's some things I love about a show, and those are just little subtleties that.
Follow away slam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just
Only a
enjoy it.
sledgehammer in a cell will get you DQ'd, not
Oh,
missed.
Yeah, not missed. I obvious. This is gonna be a Captain Obvious moment, but I love Muda's miss is so much better. Muda, it was more spread. It was kind of like Hunter's spit.
That was the real shit. It was
Yeah.
like when they made Four Loko, and then they changed it, and then it was Four Loko, but it wasn't really Four Loko.
Sure, I love it. Okay, what's the board saying?
The board says Tyson Fury was taking shadowboxing tips from Shane. Not one of his punches landed on those security guards. Yes, I noticed that, Stike, but for a change, the truck did a good job of making sure we couldn't tell that. For sure.
Yeah.
Soji says this crap booking for a Saudi show beats this shit happening at a big pay-per-view. I guess
I don't give a fucking shit about the Saudi show.
I really don't give two fucks about it either. Like the Team Hogan, Team Flair, I
No.
could care less. Really, no idea. I don't know I don't know what matches are going to be on the Saudi show. I don't care about what matches are going to be on the Saudi show. I won't even watch it. In 10 years from now, you're going to say, hey, you want to watch that old Saudi show that we never watched? No, I don't.
Halloween Havoc.
Yeah, I'd rather watch Halloween Havoc from 1998.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I like that. Let's watch it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Thanks a lot, Bob!
Okay, so that all of our Raw topics? Are we good there? Anything else?
I have a quick
I'm
one.
done with Raw.
I have a quick one.
what's that?
Aleister Black showing
yeah.
off
Oh.
a submission finish.
Yeah,
which we
how
haven't
about
seen.
that?
A little dragon sleeper action.
And he was jacked, man.
Looked fucking swole.
Yeah, Allison been hitting the fucking weights, man. Steaks and weights.
Estrada's calling out Brian because last year Brian, when he didn't show up for the Saudi show, he said he took a boat to Saudi to watch it.
That's true. I'm trying to make
and
plans to go
Estrada
back.
says he's full of shit.
Trying to.
Go ahead.
I know, man. It was a fucking good time last year.
You got the beard.
I do. That's right. I'm growing it out.
Yeah.
It was a good time. I found a nice Holiday Inn to stay at.
Not many people know this, but you are a devout Muslim.
True.
Yep.
Sometimes. Part-time. Part-time.
He is. Not in any kind of way. No. Okay.
Not at all.
Not like it's a bad thing.
No.
Okay. So we're gonna move on
That
now.
hurt my ears.
Oh well, sorry.
You have a
want me to
big
turn it
Muslim
up?
audience.
All right. So we're gonna. That's it for Raw. We're done with Raw. We're gonna move on now. Let's do SmackDown.
Flush and wipe.
Flush and wipe. We're done.
Shouldn't
Raw.
we have done SmackDown first?
Probably.
I agree, but
Probably.
he put it wrong on the
But
sheet.
it's okay.
I mean, we can discuss these things.
It's okay.
But it's cool.
It's okay.
All right. So I'm gonna let Adam. I'm gonna let you take the first topic on SmackDown.
Oh, good.
So go ahead. Fuck you, man.
No, I mean,
Okay, go ahead.
we all saw as soon as it was booked that Brock was going to beat Kofi. Okay, nobody is, I think, upset that they put Brock over Kofi. It's all about the way they did it.
Yeah.
They did him as dirty as you can. They ended a 6-month title reign with a 9-second 1F5 match. I'm not saying that you have to even give Kofi offense. Let him kick once or make him take more than 1F5. Have Brock go as crazy as he did the weeks leading up
Yeah.
and just go to town and do 3 F5s and pin Kofi. 3 F5s, I'm not going to bitch to you right now, Rob. I'm going to say, yeah, we saw it coming. But 9 seconds to do that to Kofi to make way for a fucking UFC guy that I thought was Walter on steroids at first. Excuse me, Walter Mysterio on steroids.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You totally demeaned Kofi in the biggest way possible. And to be in a week where you have, shots fired, this to be one of them, and then you echo it with the Hell in the Cell disaster, WWE is going to get killed if they continue like this.
Yeah, I got to go with you on this. And
that's besides the fact that he's black, which
Well-
just adds it. And the first black champion is what I mean.
Yeah, and that's where I'm going to go with this because when we were done, I was on the other side. I was like, yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this is cool. Kofi lost like that. And I'm not surprised. It's fine. I wasn't upset. But then after I kind of saw other people's reactions to it, I was like, oh, is it really that big a deal? And Kiera's talking about it, and I hear you talking about it. I'm like, I guess so. I guess, people are allowed to change their minds when when you get information. Republicans, you can change your mind.
It's not too late.
It's not too late. You can do it. But I was like, yeah, you know what? I guess you're right. The first black champion in WWE history
Loses in 9 seconds.
loses in 9 seconds to Brock Lesnar.
To make way for a guy that's not with the company but a second.
Yeah.
To walk down the ramp and be the next challenger.
I mean, I was never thrilled. I was all about Kofi Mania because it was fun. I was never thrilled. He wouldn't have been my pick to be the first one to have
Way
the
to
belt.
crush our soul.
Yeah.
The way they took it away. And Mark Henry's reaction, I don't know, Brian, if you watched it. Me and Rob watched
I didn't
SmackDown
see his,
together.
no.
Mark Henry's reaction was priceless. He was like that? Not 9... What?
I mean, Daniel Bryan lost his quickly, right? And then even like
to Sheamus, but that
back
was
in the
when-
day, though, back in the day when championships, like Backlund and fucking all those guys, like Iron Sheik,
Yeah,
when
but
they won and lost, it was within like
it
less
wasn't a
than a
Daniel
minute.
Bryan's wasn't his first title run.
And it wasn't a historic title run.
And it wasn't. This is different. This is not only a guy's first run. This is his 6-month reign. He's carried the company through a period where most fans don't like them. And
I don't
this
know.
was something. I don't know. This is bad booking.
I agree with you, Brian, that in the context of the history of wrestling, I'm okay with it. I'm like, yes, the champion comes in, Brock's a beast, he destroys him in 9 seconds. I'm okay with that. But adding in the intangibles of Kofi Kingston, his first title run, and him being the first African American champion, in WWE history, besides The Rock, but that's another argument. To me, yeah, there should be a little bit more respect for it.
Should it have gone to another black guy?
No.
Hey, impromptu speed round from the board. Estrada wants to ask us, does Kofi ever see a main card champion title or even a match again?
I hope not.
I think so. I think so.
I think he'll see a contendership. I don't think they'll give him a strap. Unless it's something where, like they gave Ray.
Strap.
They gave Ray the belt, and he lost it immediately to a briefcase.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess maybe I still have the old school eyes, for the product. I never saw Kofi as a world champion.
No, and you're going to think of like his whole build up and winning the belt versus like him losing it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what you're going to really remember.
And here's the thing, though. Fuck Cain Velasquez. If you did do Kofi super dirty like you did in this instance, and then Big E rose to avenge him to take on Brock,
great.
That would be worth something.
Yeah.
But no, you bring in a UFC guy.
Yeah.
I would be okay if this was to launch Big E to take on Brock. If there was some build and that was the reason they squashed him in 9 seconds, I could see that. They squashed him in 9 seconds to bring out a guy that's not with the company.
Yeah, I would love to see Big E and Brock. I will say this, though. If I'm looking for the silver lining here with the Cain Velasquez, how do you say it? Velasquez. Is Brock did sell fear. And I thought that was unique in how we've seen Brock.
Beat him. He legit beat him.
Well, yeah, and I remember I watched that shit at the beach. I remember, yeah. But to see Brock show legit fear, it was different. I enjoyed that aspect of it. But, yeah, overall, I mean.
It was ruined for me because of the Kofi thing.
I think it's brilliant marketing. You want to get these two guys to have a fucking shoot fight because they couldn't pass a test and do it, on their own, or they're whatever.
It's not going to be a shoot fight.
I mean, why not?
Come on, dude.
Why not?
No.
Why not?
Vince will never let.
It's going to be a fucking wrestling match.
Clearly, Vince can't lose control of anything.
They've had boxing matches,
and that was a fucking disaster.
It was.
Are you talking about Butterbean?
But I'm saying the boxing matches they had were wrestlers versus boxers. Obviously, that's not a good thing. But I'm saying you have a ring, you have officials, you have two guys under contract making money. You have a way to have an actual shoot fight, an MMA fight on your program with two guys that a lot of people probably like to see rematch. You can make some money here, and you're not dealing with all the drug tests that Brock couldn't pass, or the sports commission.
Just go down all the steroids.
Yeah, go ahead, eat them all. Or the sports commissions, or the licenses, or all the other shit, right? I mean, you don't have to deal with all that.
No, you don't.
You put them in a ring.
You have to deal with the Saudi prince. What he says goes.
Yeah,
right,
let them beat the shit out of each other.
Or
Infidels.
Or why couldn't you also just protect Kofi? Just have him lose because Cain Velasquez comes out and screws Brock. Kofi keeps the title. Nobody would have saw that coming.
Have him lose to Cedric Alexander.
Yeah, who cares? It's going to be in Saudi anyway.
All right, anything on the board before we move on?
Kane needs to hit the gym before he takes his shirt off again.
Yeah.
He came out bare-chested. He didn't take it off.
Yeah.
The match will be in Saudi. They'll be down for a shoot match. First to bleed gets beheaded. That's from Bang Bus going over the top.
Did you guys see what Jericho tweeted about it? About Velasquez?
No.
He said, "Who's this skinny fat guy?"
All right.
Wow, Jericho said that.
He doesn't give any fucks.
Yeah, but Jericho himself looks a bit like the end of a toothpaste.
No, he just looks like
Yeah, he
like a
does.
fat guy.
He looks like the part that's been rolled a little bit.
At the end.
Yeah, he's not looking good right now.
no.
Yes, he does. Shut the fuck up.
No, he needs some Gemini
He
man
looks
shit.
great.
No. All right.
No, she looks great.
All right, Brian. Your first topic for SmackDown.
My first topic, I'll say it, fucking STD.
Yeah.
Fucking Burger King Corbin. I loved it. I mean, having him go out there with The Rock.
Broke ass Burger King, yeah.
Yeah, just The Rock hitting all of his shit. I mean, anytime he's back, he just doesn't look like he misses any beats. Like, he's The Rock. Like, he can just fucking do that shit in his sleep.
Yeah.
And it's captivating. I know that he's not going to be here for a while. I know it was just a one-off thing. But having him out there with Becky Lynch, giving her the rub, too, in the whole thing.
Right.
Hopefully the whole STD thing sticks. I don't know if it will, but if it does, awesome for fucking Corbin.
Oh, yeah. No, here, me and Adam were talking about fucking, damn, they just fed Corbin to fucking Rock.
Yeah, I loved it. But he's perfect for it, too. Like, he plays into it perfectly.
Yeah, he is.
He stole his catchphrase a couple times. He really did ooze it right.
Yeah, if there is anybody in the locker room, they're like, who can we feed The Rock that the crowd would absolutely appreciate? Besides Roman Reigns, we give him Baron Corbin. And by the way, Marks, Roman Reigns is never going to have a match with Rock.
You don't think so? There was a little rumor out there for WrestleMania.
There's all kinds of rumors. It's never going to happen. It's just not going to happen. I do not believe that. But yeah,
I do not like green eggs.
the minute he did the STD thing, man. Actually, the Burger King first. Me and Adam were like, "It's fucking over forever. It's done." What are you two doing? What are you two doing? Just can't do a radio show with you guys because you want to play with everything.
It's a radio
Sir,
show. Nobody would know.
Did you see where my hands were? Do not loop me in with this guy.
You're giggling with him.
I'm not.
You're guilty by association.
No, I'm not. I'm
right.
listening to you.
Okay. So anything else on that one on The Rock eating Corbin up?
No,
I love the segment.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a cheap pop. It's what it was, but I did enjoy it.
So both of you took two of mine, so I only got one topic left for SmackDown, and that's going to be. I just want to talk about the new set for a minute because I saw mixed reviews. I saw people online saying, the set's horrible, and so if you thought the new SmackDown set was horrible or ugly, you have no taste at all.
Yeah.
That set was fucking bad ass.
I gotta say, I like it a lot better than the Raw one. If we're gonna compare the two,
yeah, Raw
I'm a fan of the SmackDown one.
Yeah, Raw looks a little lazier than the SmackDown one, but I like the Raw one.
I liked the SmackDown one a lot until Bayley came out, and I almost had a seizure.
Well, that's
they still have the wacky waving inflatable flag.
That's
Naomi goes, if Naomi goes to SmackDown, I'm fucked anytime she
Why?
comes out. I'm just gonna have a seizure, flashback, something.
I'm surprised the red from the cell yesterday didn't bother you or anybody.
It was actually comforting on the eyes.
Yeah.
I think
But wasn't it last year they painted the cell red, and now this year they had the lights red
with the cell still red.
Now they should just paint the wrestlers red next year.
Brother love,
just body painting.
Get all the ringside mats all red.
I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the set's badass, and fuck you if
I
you don't
love
agree.
it.
Yeah, it's fucking so cool.
And it's cool seeing all the Fox graphics too, like mixed in with wrestling. The Open I thought was cool. I'm not really a big fan of I like AC/DC, but I don't think it's a good song
Gonna
for
get those kids.
a show in 2019.
Yeah.
But the actual Open of it I thought is really cool, having them big and like in front of the fucking
It was way cooler than the Raw one.
I don't even. Yeah, I can't even think of the Raw.
The Raw one was generic. It's the same type of Raw one we've seen. New song, new cut. Yeah,
I thought
this one was like you said, Brian. 3D. You had everybody doing their poses.
We haven't seen
lots of cool stuff.
We haven't seen a rock and roll montage or rock montage from Raw in a long fucking time.
Come on.
Oh,
come on.
When? When's the last time
we open for the entire show?
That's such bullshit.
Move to the music, yeah.
Okay, I think this.
That's
I think
like
it's
2000.
I think it's. I'm not saying I love it, but it's definitely different. I think you guys aren't giving any credit to Raw.
My generation.
See?
How long ago was that?
That was
15 years.
Yeah, that was a long time.
I'm talking about. Yeah, we haven't seen it in fucking like almost 10 years now. We haven't seen anything.
Tonight to get down here.
Okay,
Which one's that?
Evolutionism is.
All right.
We should just do karaoke of all the theme
yeah,
songs
let's do it.
one night.
That's just a karaoke show.
I'm done with the news set. Adam, what's your next one?
Bye. He finally got the pink slip we wanted, but I'm sure it's not for good. Shane McMahon losing to KO in the ladder match.
Is he just going to take a break? Is it a planned break, or are they like, dude, we got to get
We were on a break.
You got some X-Pac heat. We need to get you away for a while.
A while.
You think so?
No, not a while.
While.
I don't think Shane's a behind the scenes guy. I think he wants to be present. He's going to go to NXT and battle with he's going to battle Bebe.
Oh my god.
That's the worst thing. I actually wrote that down.
That's the worst thing that could ever happen.
As you know, I was kind of hoping KO would lose.
He's going to buy NXT.
I thought it would be a huge swerve. And Brian,
what?
I know your show got taken down when KO was on it.
So did yours, but it's okay.
KO could be there.
KO could be on SmackDown. I mean, on NXT.
He could be if he had lost.
He did have yellow shoelaces.
If he had lost,
Soji for a long time.
He didn't lose though.
No.
Soji's saying, I think he didn't want to work Fridays. Well, we don't want to watch Fridays, so I guess I can agree with him.
Well,
on
yeah,
that.
but he could be drafted, right? He could be fucking shuffled up to Raw.
You think they'd draft a McMahon?
No, I'm talking about KO.
That would be great. He's fired but redrafted. That'd be one of the that sounds like something they would do, Rob.
Yeah.
You might have just fucking called out Vince's plan.
Brian, you got another topic?
For SmackDown,
Yeah.
we talked about their graphics, but what about the new cameras? I thought those looked very crisp too. I don't know if you guys could tell.
What the fuck?
You couldn't tell the difference at all?
No.
They looked very more like, I don't know if you watched a lot of NFL or anything like that.
Steadicams?
No, but WWE, they used new cameras when they moved over to Fox.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I could see the difference. I don't know about you guys. I know Adam was just
They got the NFL cameras?
No, Adam was fucking ass deep in his goddamn phone playing. What do you even play?
Stop texting the fucking board.
He's not. He's just
I'm
putting
not
up
at all.
old
No, right there.
pictures
I'm locked up.
of myself.
I'm locked up. Look at that. He's fucking. You're all in there.
What is he writing? I'm locked up. What are you talking about? Your joints?
See, you don't even listen to each other. He literally repeated what Rob just said. And I'm supposed to pay attention to both of you like I'm babysitting. I'm not paid for that.
Yeah, I agree. Estrada's saying that they stopped doing that in and out Zoom thing when somebody gets
They
hit.
stopped doing that too, but
Thank
man,
goodness.
everything just looked very clean
What
on
about
Fox.
the porn shots of the bruise on Ali in the
man.
Orton match?
Yeah, how
they were
close do you
doing
need to get to
super
it?
close zoom. They were like this, Brian.
Look at his bruise.
Oh yeah, bad angle.
Yeah.
Oh god, you get that.
He wanted to do the Sonny reference.
I know
heard
he
it
did.
yesterday, and it was mildly funny yesterday.
Yeah. All right,
Wow.
you got another topic, Adam? Mine are gone.
The draft is coming.
The draft. That's a much. I think that's a much bigger conversation that I'd rather not go into right now because it takes a long
No,
time.
I just wrote it down as a tease. Like next week, Monday, we're going to talk about the draft starts on Friday and it ends on Monday.
Okay,
so we're going to have both rounds to talk about.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we each make 2 picks, two predictions on the draft? One's a lock. Once you say it, you're done. And the other one's a flexible one.
Do we know if NXT is involved in any capacity?
Yes, the NXT talent is involved in the draft.
You could get called up.
Yeah,
Yes.
NXT is not going to be selecting people,
Okay.
but they will be picked out.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you get a lock,
I've got a lock. I've got a locked and loaded, brother.
and then you get a soft. Okay, so go ahead, Brian. You got a lock. Who's your lock pick?
Just like Rob on a Fuck.
That's what she
my
said.
locked in pick. It's actually 2.
You're locked.
It's 2 people.
Okay.
Street Profits. SmackDown.
Fucker. To SmackDown?
To SmackDown.
You think they're going to SmackDown?
I believe
Wow.
that they would be good on SmackDown.
They would definitely get the smoke
They would get the smoke.
because that's the bigger paycheck. Don't forget, Brian.
And
Wow.
we also believe that Garrett Bischoff will at some point be on screen since we all know Uncle Eric is over there
Okay.
too.
So
So Street Profits.
that was your lock.
Street Profits are a fucking lock on SmackDown.
Okay, let's do the lock. All right. Adam.
My lock is, I think, the obvious choice. I'm just going to go with the safe bet here. Fiend is staying on Raw.
So Fiend on Raw. That's your lock.
That's my lock.
Okay.
Lock that shit up.
I'm gonna go opposite with you, Brian. My lock is gonna be Profits on Raw.
Profits on Raw.
Profits on Raw.
All right.
That's my lock. So we can't. Those are now solid. We can make other predictions, but we have those are locked. And what do you win if you're right? Nothing.
Nothing.
There's not even a sound effect. I thought
Yeah,
you were gonna-
he messed
right. He
up.
set himself up, and then he didn't even
You
fucking
get
do it. There.
nothing.
I'm
you lose.
I'm not
Push
as
the buttons,
good.
monkey.
Good day, sir.
I'm not as good at the sound effects as Adam is. I'm sorry.
I'm great at everything.
Well, that's because he's like half computer. He's always like.
No, I can split
phone.
my attention.
What the fuck's that mean, Bang Bus?
What?
Talking about SmackDown to the wrestling show. Send them the Raw. They can fucking wrestle, you loser. All right.
Wow. Well,
Sorry.
I mean, all they're showcasing, though, to be fair, is their promos.
No, SmackDown is for MMA guys.
All right.
So is Raw.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They're not MMA, Rob.
Okay.
They're going to be on Raw.
I know the martial art of UFC.
Stike Leather says Sasha to SmackDown is his lock.
She's blue.
Uh,
Dabu dee, dabu da.
Soji says Kofi to Raw is his lock.
Kofi to Raw, but that means
oh, they
You can't
split
do
up New
two,
Day.
Soji. You can't, that's why it's a lock. It's one. You can't do two.
yeah. Come
Oh,
on.
yeah.
What
Who
the
do you
fuck?
think? Rob, quick,
do you think this
quick
is?
one. Who do
Yeah.
you think is breaking up via the draft?
Who's breaking up? I think Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross
I
breaking
said
up.
that one off air, but
Okay.
that's a good one to steal.
I didn't hear you say that. Sorry.
I think Rusev and Lana. I think they get split up. I think Lashley and Lana will get on the same show, and then Rusev will go on to another show. That way they can keep it together, but on separate shows.
My lock for
They won't do
being
that.
split, we won't find this out till late Monday night in the supplemental draft.
yeah.
Connor and Victor, no more.
Oh no.
What do you mean no more?
Oh,
Yeah, they won't.
They're
The
done.
Ascension will have officially
descended.
descended.
Yeah.
No, they're going back in fucking NXT.
My
Talk
s-
about all these guys going back, and
My soft separation is going to be Fiend and Rollins as a feud. I think it ends.
you
from
think
the
they
draft.
just go their own
Yeah,
way?
I think they just drop it. They just drop it.
Go your own way.
Wow. I don't want to play this song because we don't use this anymore. So I really don't have. We don't have sound effects for the new show. I'll just do this one.
Yeah, who are you gonna blame this time?
Yeah, I blame me. Okay. So here are our awards for the night.
Wait, write that down, Brian.
What?
I don't know what minute we are in the show, but Rob just admitted something. We
Go
need
fuck yourself.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're going to do our Raw and SmackDown awards for the week. So and this one can include Hell in the Cell. So here are the awards tonight. We got the marked out moment. We got the creative fail. We got the LOL moment and the Raw MVP and the SmackDown MVP. So double award there. So we're going to go ahead and kick it off. And this one thing that has not changed between Rawsome and what I call the main roster mashup is the points. We're still playing for points.
Still playing for points.
Until we come up with a different game. So let's start with our first one here. Board, play along with us. If you're at home,
it's not fair though.
If you're at home, you can send them to us at SmartMark Show on Twitter, markedoutpodcast@gmail.com. I check it like once a month. Okay. Our first one, marked out moment of the weekend, Brian.
Of the whole weekend.
The whole damned weekend, bro.
You know
was
what?
it the Jets, Brian?
No, that was expected.
Benny and the Jets.
You know what? I'm going to give it to, how about the fact that Mustafa Ali got Mustafa back?
Oh.
Okay. He got his namesake back, which
Yeah.
is always nice to see.
You're preparing yourself for that trip to Saudi, I see. Good job.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm packing
Cool.
right now. I have a GoFundMe.
That's what she said.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Oh, I got you. Do I?
Are you done?
I would take my Roddy.
You get a point. You marked out because the guy got his first name back.
Yeah, man. Come on.
You're lucky I gave you a point.
And I saw him. He was on that TV show. What is it? 25 Words or Less. It was him and Apollo
He lost his
versus fucking Becky.
You just lost your
and
point.
No, it was on at the gym, and it was just there.
Okay.
I had to watch it.
Okay.
I look like a fucking
All right, Adam. So it's your turn.
You didn't go to me first, so Bang Bus put it on the board, but that's where I was going. I didn't mark out for any wrestling this weekend. I did mark out when Brazzers on Twitter took shots at WWE Creative.
I didn't mark out.
I'm going to give you a negative point.
So negative.
Negative.
Yeah, what does it get me? Nothing. I don't give a shit.
Oh, wow. Way to just
There was no
shit
marked
on the
out
game.
moments. I'm not going to rose color rob it.
There
How about Mist? There was
the
Mist.
was a mark out, which absolutely. I'm going to give mine to. You should have used that one, Brian.
I should have. What the fuck?
His first name came back.
Yeah, he's Mustafa again.
My mark. I'm going to give mine to the SmackDown set. I got kind of marked
that's a
out
good
for
one.
the SmackDown set. I thought it was pretty fucking cool.
an
You
That's
got
an
wood
obvious
for that,
one.
Mel. Yeah, obvious.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Just
give
like
my-
the Mist.
So it's 2 me, Brian none, Adam negative 1.
I thought I got one.
What's the board say, Adam?
Mist for Stike, Mist for Justin. See, it's the obvious
That's
one.
what
And
I
Bang
said,
Bus agreed with me, but he's no longer a fan of yours, I think.
Who? Bang Bus?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Next award is going to be the Creative Fail Award. And I'm going to start this one out and just get it. What? Just say it. Just say it. You damn what?
No, creative fail. I'm laughing at my own paper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just go on.
He doesn't have anything written.
No, I'm sure he doesn't. I don't know how you can say anything other than the Hell in a Cell finish.
Yeah.
Just absolutely fucking horrible. I'm going to give myself. This is Roderick Strong. I approve this
Wow.
message.
Just taking the easy ones.
I have something other than that.
Go ahead.
Raw. Raw as a whole. The draft's not until Friday, so we have no builds, we have no nothing, and they have a fucking cop-out. Won't even address that they got booed out the fucking building last night.
Of course they're not going to address that.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Okay, then fucking why are we watching?
I mean, do you
watching?
go somewhere? Do you go somewhere and say, "Oh, by the way, guys, last night I really sucked."
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I sucked that bad, I would come out and admit it. I'd be like, man, we had a bad show last night. I apologize to my fans. We're going to put a better product out. The problem is, Rob, is they've lied to us so many times that we're battered housewives anymore if we just continue to believe it.
Okay, I think your answer is petty. I think there was. I think Raw tonight was
Everything you think I do.
Well,
is
I
petty.
mean, Raw tonight was a snooze fest in certain moments, but there were good parts to Raw tonight. I mean, there were some good matches. Some of the creative was okay, but most of it was kind of yawn. But I don't think it's enough to give you like your creative fail of the fucking weekend out of everything that happened. All right, go ahead. I'll give you a point.
Soji, by the way, says marked out a late one here. Becky and Sasha.
Okay, yeah, that was a good match. I mean, I don't like the answer just for the category. I'm being petty, and I'm gonna be Adam right now, an Adamism. I don't like when people say I marked out for this match. Well, what about the match?
What about specifically? What did you?
Yeah,
mark out?
you don't mark out the whole fucking time, unless you're
unless it's an Ascension match,
unless you're watching your brother-in-law win the tag team title. I mean,
or Jerry Lynn.
Right. So, Brian.
My creative fail.
Yeah.
You know what? How about I gotta give it to the not even Kofi losing, but just completely just wiping that away with having Cain Velasquez come in. And I know I sound like a fucking grumpy Mark, but man, it's just another.
Don't worry, we have Wednesdays now.
This is Roderick
right.
Strong. I approve this.
Thank
message.
you.
Yeah,
It's just like Brock 2.0, and I don't. I mean, at least they kind of wipe each other out in a fucking card that I give two fucks about. Even though I'll be there, I have to cover it as a podcaster.
It's a podcaster.
Right. I have to.
It's the only one of us that could
diligence.
get inside Saudi.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
But I still don't want to see it.
Okay.
So.
All right. Gave you a Roddy. What on the board?
On the board, creative fail without a doubt the finish of last night for Stike. Justin says same thing. And Strada, creative fail is obvious. I don't care if it's easy. If it sucks, let it be known it fucking sucks. Hell in a Cell main event was the biggest dumpster fire of the year. And then Soji says creative fail. Kane, who gives a fuck? And Tyson, nobody cares.
All right, so there's a creative fail. Let's do our LOL moment. I'm going to say LOL was Tyson's punches tonight against the security guards. I mean, I know it's not his thing. He doesn't throw punches for a living, but just he was like 6 inches to a foot away from some of those guys.
Really, I didn't think it was terrible.
No, he had some good ones. I'm not shitting on his performance. I mean, obviously it's not
a professional fighter,
right? He's and it's not. This is not his thing. I just had a personal giggle over it, kind of like if I saw you fuck up, Brian, fuck something up, I'd probably like,
yeah, right, sure.
You know. So that's mine. I'll give myself. Let's see, 2. All right.
2 points.
Yeah, 2 points. Brian.
How about the WWE promoting Stone Cold at SmackDown and him just being fucking MIA?
This is Roderick Strong. I approve this method.
They also promoted Sami Zayn being there.
That's true.
Oh, that was a fucking fail.
Looked a lot like Mojo Rawley.
That was so bad. Adam.
My LOL is WWE's effort this weekend with competition that debuted last Wednesday. They went with shitty Friday, shitty Sunday, shitty Monday. Good job, WWE. I can't wait for Wednesday.
My God. He's just even on the full bore.
Yeah, even on the happy topic, he's like, let me find the negative laugh.
Right.
It is
laugh
fucking
out loud,
laughable
brother.
that you think this is going to compete, Vince, or whoever the fuck's in charge.
Whoa. So are you like a full-on AEW now?
I'm a full-on anything that isn't this.
What about
At this point, I mean, I fucking had to struggle to stay awake tonight.
You go watch Impact or NWA Power.
Adam is an angry elf.
I would rather watch some Power Impact.
What about CZW? Hog? NYWC?
CZ Impact Power W?
Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Ring of Honor?
I would rather watch
Glow?
What was the
Ravepro?
No, I won't say it.
What?
What?
I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Oh, Pornhub?
All right. That's all the LOLs, right? Anything on the board?
LOL Styles selling the Braun knockout last night. Oh yeah, the club had to carry him out.
Yeah.
LOL, were they thinking they can compete with AEW after seeing Hell in a Cell? John Estrada agreeing with me. Thank you, Bomb Squad.
Oh yeah, and Sting wasn't there either.
Boom. And Cody Williams joins the board. He says, yo, long time, what's up? I agree with Adam. Fuck yeah, you do, because I'm the only one that's making any sense.
No,
Yeah,
you
welcome
have
back.
No, Adam has a profile he created. His name is Cody Williams.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Okay, because he's not supposed to be on the board, Adam.
He's got like 8 fucking profiles.
Fucking lame. All right. So next we got the Raw MVP and the SmackDown MVP. We'll just go throw each of them out there. Brian, give us both yours.
Oh my God. Pass. Come back around.
Okay,
Come back
there's
around.
a point because
No, it'll be worth it.
Okay, but I hope it's worth 4.
Oh man.
Okay, Adam.
Late LOL, Justin says Tyson punches like Roman's noodle arms.
Oh, okay. But Roman does this for a living. Let's be fair.
So Raw, I do both?
Yeah.
Okay, Raw MVP, me for staying awake.
Yeah.
And SmackDown MVP, me for giving it a chance and watching on a Friday night.
SmackDown what?
Okay. All right. My Raw MVP is going to be the Kabuki Warriors. I thought they had some moments tonight where them on the mic doing the speaking of Japanese. I thought was awesome. I did. I chuckled at it.
You know what they were saying?
No, but I thought it was funny nonetheless because Asuka was like da 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 da, and then Kairi Sane's like
that's not what she was saying.
Isn't it always weird that when you hear a foreign language, she went da 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 Kabuki Warriors da da like. You hear the English words that aren't translatable that they throw in
right, but then Kairi Sane is doing like the little ha 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 ho ho ho, that kind of I can't.
That's her character.
Yeah, so I enjoyed that. I thought it was fun. So I give it to them, and they got a fucking win the night.
Stike agrees with you.
Yeah, so Kabuki Warriors is my Raw MVP, my SmackDown MVP. I don't know how you cannot give it to The Rock. I'm just going to give it to The Rock because I'm giving it to the fucking Rock. And if you don't like that,
but it's a SmackDown MVP.
got
I
two
mean, it says
words
Raw
for it.
MVP. It says Raw MVP on our sheet.
it says
Brian.
Raw and SmackDown MVP.
It says Raw MVP. Oh.
And then it says SmackDown
I see it
MVP.
now.
You dumb fuck.
I see it now.
Wow.
Either way, it's blank on
Are you
his
ready
page.
to do yours, Brian?
No, he doesn't have shit.
Yeah, for SmackDown, it was The Rock, right? I mean, like, what Rob said.
I like it, Justin.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Justin says MVP for Raw is Asuka and the MVP for SmackDown is Kyrie.
No, just missed. Missed in
Stop
general.
shaking
And
the
whoever
table.
uses it.
That was Brian.
Okay, Brian,
probably me.
what's your other one?
Raw MVP, Baron Corbin.
You just made that up right now because you didn't have one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even think he was on Raw.
He was. He started the
No,
show.
he started the show, the beatdown on Randy Orton.
Okay, I wish this week I could do the whole Rob won because I just cheated and took points game, but tonight I literally won because your fucking points for this.
Well, because
for
this
tonight.
guy's
You
fucking,
won
was
because
shit.
this guy's
you
fucking
took
moody.
pleasure in
It
it.
was shit. The final scores for our game here is I have 10.
Yeah.
And usually I'm like averaging 15, 16,
Sure.
right?
Low scoring game. That's okay. Happens.
Brian was 7.
Teen.
You lost 3 or 4 points in the run.
Yeah.
And Adam with a -2.
Yeah, I'm going for full Sean Connery on Celebrity Jeopardy on SNL level points now.
Welcome to The Rock.
What?
What?
The
He
rapist.
said Sean Connery.
The rapist.
Yeah, the third. Yeah.
I'll take Rosie Rob for 1,000.
Your mother, Trebek. Okay.
Yeah, your mother's a whore.
Your mother is a whore. All right, real quick, and then we're going to call it a night. Real quick. We haven't done this on Monday in a while.
Oh, I know that music.
Yeah, Brian's going to do some dirt sheets for us.
Oh, all right. We'll do
Just a
some.
few.
We'll do some quick ones.
Yeah, quick ones. So we want to get
So if you guys were curious as to why the Undertaker was not on Friday Night SmackDown,
I was not curious.
No, well, I mean, they had a bunch of legends, and he was at one point promoted as one of the people that was going to be there. So on social media, somebody asked Undertaker. They commented, "How come, like, where the fuck were you? Why weren't you there?" And he commented back. He said, "I was told I wasn't needed." Now,
He was in the wrong city.
do you
He
take
got
that,
lost.
Yeah. Do you take that as being salty? Do you take that as just being I wasn't needed? Just answering it.
Yeah,
just
Where did he
bluntly?
say it? Was it in an interview where we can see his tone, or was it just on Twitter?
I think the only
Social
time
media.
I think the only time that I would say I was told I wasn't needed is if I was salty.
Right?
Yeah.
Plus, I don't know if you guys have seen, he's in fucking phenomenal shape. He looks great.
Yeah.
He's got a match at fucking Crown Jewel,
Good
right?
yeah, great.
I'm
That's
sure.
yeah, good.
He's gotta.
Yeah.
I feel like he's like a mainstay.
Was Soji's asking, was Sting supposed to be there Friday night?
Yeah, he was. They promoted Sting and Austin.
I think they were just promoting the SmackDown brand
No.
as a historical thing.
They said that they were they said because it was a big deal. It was the first time ever they were bringing Sting
Wait.
onto SmackDown.
Were they on the red carpet though? Did they do the carpet show? Did they show up there? They might have showed up on the opening show thing. That's
What about-
probably where.
Stike's got a dirt sheet. You want me to read it?
Sure.
Bray and Sasha were not medically cleared tonight with minor hip injuries. from
Yeah,
last
banged
night.
up. And as one hip guy to another hip guy and a hip girl,
Hipster.
we're all hippies. I can empathize, sympathize.
Yeah, get it out.
Yeah, trying.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
What's up? What else you got?
Did you guys happen to see
Bang,
the
bang.
new
Bang, bang.
AEW tag team titles that they unleashed?
I have not seen them yet.
It looked
Okay.
awesome.
Are they badass?
They look really cool. They look like a mix of like the kind of like the WCW titles and I mean really just they kind of look like old school just traditional
Wrestling belts.
wrestling belts.
Do they? I
Do they-
want to
but-
know. Do they have green straps?
They do not have green
Are
straps.
they? Are
Damn
they?
it.
But they're less busy than the AEW Championship. 'Cause that's a busy fucking belt.
It's
Busy.
way less busy. Here, I'll show you a little.
Yeah, why don't you show her?
Yeah,
Yeah, show me
Yeah.
a picture of it. Let me
So
see.
you can kind of take a look at it. But one of the cool things and one of the awesome things, and this is why I'm bringing it up, one of the side plates
Yeah.
that they have on there is that they have they have a guy giving a fucking cradle pile driver on there, and that's as a tribute to one of their backstage coaches, Jerry Lynn.
Okay.
Little fun fact for you.
I like these. I mean,
I think they're great.
they're
simple.
They're simple, but they're glamorous.
They're not red. They're not fucking like golden.
They're not diamond
yeah.
letters.
They're easy. So I'm excited for their fucking tag team division is insane right now.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's just a little fun fact for you guys, and to go check out the AEW belts. It's a lot better than this fucking
Yeah, 24/7.
Although I've grown to love it. I've grown to
Well,
love it.
and
I have
also
grown to love it.
just since you brought it up, I put it up on the board here.
No, it's perfect.
But no, it's apparently a delay.
Yeah, well,
there it is.
Cody, he says, why does the WWE women's title look better than the dudes? If you're talking about the tag belts, yeah, the women's tag belts.
Those are the best belts, I think, on WWE right
I
now.
think those are the best belts on WWE.
Maybe
too.
the IC can.
Yeah, I mean, not counting NXT belts are they're boss. I don't care what you say. NXT belts are fucking
NXT
great.
ones are good.
Yeah, they're really good belts. All right.
Bang, bang.
So this one's interesting. We've kind of been talking about it, or I guess I've been talking about it in our little group chat outside of here. But
Talk about it.
Kylie Ray, she has popped up again. Recently, she came back in a Chicago indie appearance.
Okay.
Give the
However,
quick backstory. She was with
she was
AEW
signed to
day one.
AEW day one. Right. They signed her and they unveiled her when they did the whole unveiling the roster. And she was one of the main people that she wrestled at All In. Like she was one of the ones they thought
in the buy-in.
Right. You thought that they were going to build the division around. Well,
Yeah.
she kind of just up and kind of disappeared. No one really kind of said what happened. She kind of went dark on social media. Tony Khan even confirmed at fucking one of the past pay-per-views that she was gone. Rumors that she had left wrestling. She had back injury. All this shit. She popped up at one of her indie shows. I think it was in Chicago. Now today just came out that she's confirmed to wrestle at some Impact tapings. They have, All Glory. It's Saturday, October 19th, and she's appearing. It's in Chicago, so they're promoting, a lot of Chicago talent, but her just going right from the whole AEW thing and now over to Impact, it's just kind of curious, like, what happened with AEW? Like, that's, like, the big question. Like, and I know if it's personal or whatever, or if she has, who fucking knows, But it just, you still can't stop and think about, like, why would you leave a situation like that?
My thought is that at first was, Brian, I told you this. I said that maybe she didn't want the big crowd. Maybe she thought she did, but then she realized she likes to wrestle, but the big show is not for her.
Right.
Which is fine. I can
totally
completely
cool.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. But if she's going to Impact, then apparently I'm wrong on that front because she's still going to. I mean, Impact's not huge, but it's still bigger than an indie show. Right?
Sure. Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So
she's got to go somewhere if she made a mistake.
So maybe, and I don't mean this. I don't know how this is going to come off, but maybe. I don't know if she was fucking around with somebody. Maybe they're on the AEW roster. Maybe something went sour. Maybe she didn't want to work with some people.
I hope it's not something like
that.
I
don't think it's a Me Too thing because we fucking probably hear about it by now. But I mean, maybe there's an X there. Maybe she was fucking around with somebody, or maybe she just didn't like somebody she was working with.
I don't know, man. It's just still. But I mean, to leave a situation like that, and it's got to be something pretty serious, right?
Yeah,
to kind of up and fucking disappear from it.
I mean, she had health care and
right?
and paycheck and a big paycheck. Yeah, it's a big decision to make. It must have been something significant for her to make that change.
Yeah.
So,
bang bang.
Bang, bang.
Speaking of Impact, former Impact.
Mike Colon?
That's what she said.
Oh,
who's Mike Coleman?
that Mike Colon.
Mike Colon.
Mike Colon.
Oh, I get it. Speaking of Colon, Scarlett Bordeaux. She has signed to NXT.
Oh.
The Smoke Show.
We want the smoke.
She did a great job in
smoke.
in Impact with her fucking boyfriend Killer Cross, who he does a great job too. He has not, as far as I'm aware, has not signed to NXT or anything like that. But her coming over to NXT is pretty cool.
Yeah.
She's got name recognition. She's good at her job.
Yeah.
I mean, she can wrestle. She can do, but she's probably no. I mean, she could do everything. She could do it all, Rob.
Great. The way you
I
formulated
thought we
your
were
thought.
supposed to talk about
wonderful.
the big ones.
Yeah.
This
What?
isn't a big one.
Yeah.
That's what
Next.
you pointed at because your fucking boyfriend's on the
Next.
board.
No,
It's
you
on-
went
it's
you
on-
went to Scarlett Bordeaux.
Oh, what'd you
just
point
had
at?
to read it.
What'd you point at?
Just read it.
Scarlett Bordeaux has signed to NXT.
That's it. Just read it and be done with it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you had to do.
No, you got to paint the picture.
You didn't paint it. It's like a kid's
I
finger
have,
painting.
I have like a fly.
Like a really bad Picasso
over it.
picture.
Kids finger banging.
All right.
Bang, bang.
Let's see. If you're interested, there's backstage footage of Matt Riddle and Goldberg of that interaction that they had. Now,
They did a tape.
what?
They did a tape together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Speaking of Bang Bros, no. Bang Bro.
Bang, bro.
But their little interaction, because you heard stories about them from Matt Riddle
Yeah.
and from Goldberg, so now you finally kind of see what happened. I don't know. It seems like bullshit though, and plus Goldberg doing the whole fucking thing with Ziggler in Vegas, like
yeah.
it's all gimmick. Bro.
All right. Anything else?
Damn it,
nope.
Rob.
What?
I didn't even.
He's trying to get a fucking graphic up, but he's slow as molasses.
Yeah.
Molasses.
I mean, what do you want me to do for you? You want me to sit here and wait for you?
Yes.
He's trying to get a picture of Goldberg. Oh, there it is. It's a fucking...
I was trying to be,
It's a pixelated
what
picture.
you aren't. Good for the show.
Wow.
That's not true.
Wow. You're fantastic, Adam.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey, by the way, speaking of fantastic, Brian.
Yeah, what?
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Your hips are fantastic.
So are yours, man.
Your new hips.
Yeah.
You know how you celebrate those?
How?
By wearing your super hip party shirt.
That's right, bro.
And where did you get that shirt?
I believe I got it at markedoutgear.com.
.com?
.com.
Not .net.
Did you
not
pay
.org.
full price?
No, I actually got I got some extra discounts on it. But if you want to save,
What the fuck, dude?
What?
That's not what you say.
Why? We made
No,
it. We get employee
Membership
discounts.
has its
Yeah,
privileges.
No, we get employee
We get
discounts.
employee discounts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but if you guys want to save, you can. I don't even know what you have to put. What is
Marked
it?
out?
Marked out.
Marked
All
out.
one word.
Yeah.
3
Or-
men and
or
a
2 words.
baby? Oh,
Yes.
that's not the code
It's
anymore?
not a T-shirt yet.
Oh.
Could be. I
You
guess.
put in a promo. You put in a promo code marked out, and you
It's-
get 10% off.
off of everything.
Markedoutgear.com.
Yeah.
And we got hoodies, right? Starting to get cold.
Yeah, we got to
Gotta
put
get
up our winter line.
Right. Don't forget about our signature series.
Do we
really
have,
cool.
Do we have any yarmulkes? I want marked out yarmulkes for the Jewish
That'll keep
brethren
you
out
warm.
there.
I will look into that just for you.
Hand sewn.
Yeah, and
By
by,
Barry
All the fans
Horowitz.
of me could buy it.
by the way, and after you do your shopping spree, and we're gonna have some great specials coming up for the holidays. But after you do your shopping spree at markedoutgear.com, then you go over to collarandelbowbrand.com. You buy some shit there. By shit, I mean awesome stuff. You put in a promo code marked out, all one word. You save 10% on
My
that
favorite
order,
pair of
too.
sweatpants I got from there.
Hey,
Dude, yeah.
What holidays are those, Rob?
Rosh Hashanah,
Christmas.
And
Festivus.
there you go. Festivus for the rest of us. Don't
Oh, okay.
forget that
I
one.
was gonna say Kwanzaa.
Crimbus.
Crimbus.
Crimbus?
Crumpus.
Crumpus.
Crimbus.
Crimbus. Is that what Crumpus is about?
No.
'Cause I'm all about Crumpus.
8
Have you seen Crumpus
crazy
Part 2 yet?
No.
Do you-
I saw Black Christmas.
You're talking about Krampus.
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 Did you see Part 2
I
yet?
saw Black Christmas. I saw Santa's sleigh with
That's not
Goldberg.
That's not what I asked you, though. You haven't seen Krampus Part 2. You like Part 1, right?
Universal Soldier.
I never saw part
You never
one.
saw Krampus?
Never saw it.
Bro.
I'm Jewish.
It got nothing to do with it, bro. You were talking about the movie we were talking about in there.
The banana splits.
Yeah, if you like
You
that.
gotta watch
and
the
that's
banana splits.
Krampus, I didn't want to get you to destroy my story with your story, but
Right.
if you like movies like that, and you do like movies like that, Krampus is it's a good fucking.
My
it's a good
dad's stronger
flick.
than your dad.
Right.
Monday morning quarterback Redskins fired Jay Gruden.
Yeah.
Caught smoking pot with an underage person. Your team sucks.
Wow.
Yeah, no shock.
And
there.
your owners hate you.
Maybe you can go do Monday Night Football.
We should get him on.
Cody says
We should
Krampus
get him
was
on.
good.
Yeah, Krampus is great, man.
Have you seen Tim and Eric's Crimbus special?
I have not.
Dude,
Have you seen
are
Jay
fucking kidding me?
Gruden's?
You have to get your holiday
Smoke a
bush.
lot.
Get your holiday bush trimmed and wet, brother.
Smoke a lot. Pick
Holiday
those
bush.
buds
Your
off.
Crimbus
It's
bush.
Christmas.
Have you ever noticed that a beard trimmer that's pink is a different trimmer?
This bank
Pink.
pink. A beard trimmer that's pink is a different trimmer.
This sounds like a dad joke.
Yeah, you watch they have a beard trimmer that Gillette makes.
Yeah.
And then you walk one aisle over and there's a pink version of it for ladies to trim. Exact same thing, it's just different color.
They have hair.
No, I know.
No, and there's less blades, and it looks different. It looks like more like.
Oh, Brian knows. Never
So
mind.
what? Well, as a beard aficionado, yeah, they are fucking. They're different. They're named like fucking Pearl and like.
No, that's
Man in
the
a boat.
razors.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the trimmers.
Oh.
Hedge trimmers
Yes, hedge
Hedge
trimmers
trimmer.
for your bush.
for your Pornhub
Oh yeah.
while you're watching Markedoutwrestling.
Are we that? Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You watch.
Hey, Wednesday night we have our reaction show once again to NXT and AEW. AEW
Wrestling's not on Pornhub.
AEW wins the ratings for the first week.
They better have.
They better have with their promoting the show for 6 months. And if they wouldn't have won, there'd have been something wrong there.
Lots of concern, especially
No, that's.
with the product that WWE fucking put out this week.
But you know what?
NXT
Yeah,
held its own.
but WWE had the same opportunity to put out something, right? Like they
In
could
fairness,
have
Brian.
planned. Also, they knew this was coming too.
Yeah, no, in
and
fairness,
they didn't step up to the fucking
in
plate.
fairness, Brian, they contracted their Wednesday show. The first
I
word
agree,
coming out
Brian.
was like a month prior. I
I
mean,
agree, Brian.
AEW was a brand new show that had been building up for 6 months, almost a year at that point.
NXT had 3 title matches. Nothing happened at the end of the day.
I'm sorry.
Mia Yim. We got a Mia Yim match.
I thought NXT was better.
Oh, you know why? I know why.
E-O.
I know why. Because who's the rapper? What's his name? Wale.
Oh yeah, Wale.
Whale.
No, that was horrible.
Yeah.
Wally.
Wally. That's that would have been fucking way better.
You say street, I say profit. Street.
Profit.
Street. Profit.
No,
It was bad.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, I thought he was gonna rap.
I thought
did,
he was gonna
a little bit.
I thought he was gonna bring some entertainment value. Isn't he an entertainer?
And he probably made more in that appearance than.
No, but I'm saying they come out there themselves and they do more hype intros. Having him like brought them down.
Yeah, I was sitting there going, I'd rather just have the regular song going.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bring the swag like nobody can. Yeah.
So by the way, we do get Leo Rush in a cruiserweight title match with Drew Gulak.
Are they going to change the belt? You think they're going to do a different belt?
I don't know.
Because it's on NXT now?
What? They
cruiserweight
already.
belt?
No, they already.
They could have it
late
to
dirt
the
sheet.
205th power.
Late dirt sheet. They already transitioned it into NXT. It's now called the NXT Cruiserweight title.
Right, but are they changing
itself,
the belt?
Dingus, is it still purple?
Oh,
Is
as
it-
of now, it is still purple.
As of this
But-
minute right now.
Correct. Drew
Now.
Gulak.
Don't
Drew
you like
Gulak
my idea?
just called me on
Brian,
my beeper.
when is then going to be now?
Brian,
Forever.
Brian, do you like my idea? Look,
What?
You know how you do like
It's a Y. You
exponent?
drew a Y.
No, you do exponents.
Exponents? Yes.
So you do
You're drawing, no one can see
Oh
you
my
drawing.
God.
you
Yeah,
do
this is
X
great
to
radio.
the 205th power.
Okay.
That's your
Wouldn't
belt.
that be like?
Look
no.
at the Jew doing math
That's
on
your
the fucking
belt.
show.
Now
Oh, I'm sorry to be highbrow. Go back to.
You're the one that always presses sound effects.
Yeah, I mean, come on, dude.
Yeah, good ones.
All right. All right, thank you
Oh,
guys.
Bangmus says you hated Wale because he was too close to Montez.
Wally.
The fuck? I don't even know
That's
that.
Bangmus.
That's stupid.
Says you're jealous
Of what?
of
Fucking-
Wale.
Yeah, okay. Ooh. All right, so that's our show, guys. We're gonna call it a night. Don't forget Wednesday night and this Monday. Mondays are just gonna be kind of free for all. We'll get better. We'll get worse. I don't know. So Wednesday night we got
WWE will get worse.
We need red
maybe.
lights.
red lights.
Yeah,
I can do that.
We need red lights like Hell in a Cell.
I can do that. I can change all these to red.
Do it right now.
I can't do it right now.
a red night.
Wow, you know.
I
Wow.
can't hit that.
I wanted to
can't
say
hit that
something to you,
note.
but
I
I'll
have
get
testicles.
shunned for what I'd say.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
And make sure you subscribe to us too.
Roxanne!
iTunes. Fucking go on Twitter. You can follow
Yeah,
us on
thumbs
Instagram.
up for me and Brian. Thumbs down for up.
Thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs
At
down
Marked
if you
Out
don't.
Wrestling on Instagram. What
At
are we
Smart
at?
Mark Show on Twitter.
There we go.
Yeah. All that stuff.
Marked Out Wrestling 1, I believe, on Facebook.
Yeah, marked out one.
Well,
Just marked
Marked
out
Out
one.
one.
And
on
behind
Facebook.
me.
What? And behind? Oh my God. Mark out like no one's watching.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is produced and edited by You Record Studios and is recorded live from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live following WWE programming on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle Ravepro. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to
Fucking
the
guys, I'm
Electronic
getting
Media
so really
Collective
fucking
Podcast
tired
Network.
of the bullshit,
it's a
Adam.
mouthful.
Get off
For
the
more great shows,
fucking
visit
keyboard, man.
electronicmediacollective.com.
Brian, you